Good morning. During my doing a brief presentation on my self-evaluation for emotional intelligence. So during my self-assessment, it was I did on self-awareness and self-regulation. My score, my scores were in the 5 to 7 range, which were in other areas for opportunities. However, when it came to social skills, empathy, social skills and empathy, I was at 15th, which was my strength because naturally I'm somebody who's empathetic and I'm a very sociable person. So in those areas, it was good. Then when it comes to motivation, I was at the 10. Though I am motivated, sometimes I need a little push. I need some force behind me to push me a little bit. So it was a nice assessment to do. It actually makes you understand yourself better, and you just realize that there are certain things that you need to do, which we didn't do. You know, and it's very important for us to recognize our own emotions. You know, we need to be able to identify our feelings because the way we perceive, the way we feel, impact others a lot. It's also important for us to know how to control our emotions and impulses. Particularly as healthcare workers, we do face difficult situations and patients that are very, very challenging. So, and it could be a very stressful environment. So, you need to understand yourself doing this self assessment tools to help you build strength and competency. And again, as healthcare workers, as leadership in healthcare, as providers, we need to be empathetic. We need to feel for others. We need to be able to recognize the emotions of others. If we can do that, we're going to be good providers. We are going to provide adequate care for the population that we do serve. You know, and social skills is also very important. We deal with in my area, in the world of psychiatric mental health. You come across people with different situations, different area of life, been through a lot of things that you don't even want to know. So you need to be able to manage relationships effectively with them. Because sometimes you just you don't know what they're going through. You don't know the traumas they've been through in their life. So as clinicians, we need to have that good social and communication skills that we need to focus on. You know, so when I did look overall at my scores and I spoke to myself, what can I do to improve? You know, and I remembered, we can do things like keep journals. We journal and our reactions, our emotions, and we identify a pattern in our behavior. That's going to help. Practice mindful-based meditations. Do some deep breathings, meditate, and it's always good to ask for feedbacks from people around you. Like, hey, I did X, Y, Z. What do you think? Where do you think I can improve? Where do you think I can do better? How can you help me do better? You know, those are all skills I need to work on for self improvement. Also, we need to look for a way. I need to look for a way to develop stress management techniques. I do jogging, I do deep breathing, muscle relaxation, and all other stuff. But I need to include that like in a daily routine. It has to be like a pattern. Engage in active listening. you refrain from negative thought, based on what we learn in CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Our focus is to change all the distorted beliefs in our brain to start thinking positively. So those are all skills that we can put, and it's going to help. And always try to put yourself in other people's shoes and ask yourself question: if that was me, what would I do? If that was me, how would I feel? And just come out, check the situation. We can also look at asking ourselves open-ended questions to understand our emotions and others. I'll need to set some more personal and professional goals that are going to be around the values that I want to practice or I want to focus with as a healthcare provider. And motivate yourself, give yourself small tap ups in the back. I appreciate the things that you've done. It gives you the edge, the energy to push up yourself. And building relationships is very important, especially with positive people, have positive interactions. It goes a long way when you surround yourself with positive mindset people. Yeah. So, in a nutshell, improving your emotional intelligence and identifying the specific areas that an individual has is very important. It's very paramount for us as healthcare providers because we need those skills, especially we going out into leadership roles. We doing other things in life, so it is very important for us to have those skills set. You know, and again, like I said, my priority, would be find ways to actually work more on being empathetic, you know, and just self awareness and self regulation and just try to feel how others feel. It's very important. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.